Terence Crawford could be handed world title without throwing a punch as WBO makes stance clear on Sebastian Fundora vs Errol Spence. The WBO will not recognize Errol Spence as a world title challenger against Sebastian Fundora. WBO and WBC super welterweight champion Fundora is reportedly close to agreeing a deal to face Spence in early 2025. However, newly appointed WBO president Gustavo Olivieri has told Bonga that only the WBC title will be on the line should that fight make it off the negotiation table. If Fundora beats Spence, then he will keep hold of his belt. But should he fall to defeat, then WBO interim champion Terence Crawford will be elevated to full world champion without throwing a punch. Explaining the WBO's stance on Monday, Olivieri told Bonga, "During the WBO convention at the ratings proceedings which I was presiding at after being elected, TGB Promotions through their counsel, Phil Weiss, lawyer, petitioned that Errol Spence be installed within the top 10 at 154 pounds. The purpose was to request that he be allowed to fight Fundora for the WBO title, and he presented his case with strong arguments. But there are some factors that are undisputed. He's been inactive for 2 years, he's coming off a brutal TKO loss to Terence Crawford, and he has never fought at 154 pounds nor been rated at 154 pounds. So I have those facts that are undisputed. You may say, Errol Spence is one of the biggest names at 154 pounds, it's a great fight against Fundora. But based on those facts and the other fighters that are waiting their turn at 154 pounds, having fought at 154 pounds plus their level activity, their suitable opposition, having won regional titles, having faced rated contenders. If I allow Spence to fight Fundora immediately for the title with those facts, would that be a good precedent to set? It would open doors for other petitions. Oh, you did this in the past, why are you not giving the chance to another fighter? And we have done this in the past. Tim Tszyu wanted to fight Keith Thurman and we didn't approve Thurman. And we're not going to sanction that fight, Fundora vs Spence. Fundora may fight Spence, but it will be considered a WBO non-title fight. We're going to allow him to proceed with that fight with the condition that if he loses, the title is vacated automatically and Crawford elevated to full champion status. Spence is ranked number 1 by the WBC at 154 pounds, so will be given the chance to fight for their version of the world title. If he wins, the belts will be divided between him and his old foe Crawford, who won the WBO interim strap by beating Israil Madrimov in August. Spence hasn't competed since his 9th-round stoppage loss to Crawford in July 2023 for the undisputed welterweight crown. There was a rematch clause signed into their contracts, which Spence activated after the fight. However, several factors, including Spence undergoing cataract surgery, led to their rematch deal expiring.